Alexa, volume down one. Grand Rising, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is to and for you. Alexa, volume down one. It's loud. It was loud. It was loud. It was loud. We getting ready to do a topic of discussion and insight, okay? If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back to my channel, okay? I appreciate you. Your likes, comments, subscribes, shares, memberships, super chats, all of that, okay? Thank you. So, if you are new here, visit the playlist section, okay? All of these can be found in the playlist section. The topics, the everything, okay? Look in the playlist section. You may come across readings on my channel. I don't do readings. I don't offer readings. I do, however, offer spiritual coaching sessions, one-on-ones. Okay, those don't involve cards. What else? The readings that you may find in the sets and series playlist on my channel, those are not done with tarot. There's no tarot cards in those. There's no, okay. Now, I haven't touched tarot cards in over a year, so, but time is fluid. Things are timeless. Everything is timeless. So, as you will, as you come across it, just take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. So we get ready to do the topic of discussion and insight. Okay, and our topic tonight is receiving truth. Okay, are you open to receiving truth? How do you receive truth? Are you Why is my thing doing this? This about to. Oh, well, hello, Nicola. What? Let me. Why are you worried about my water? I drink the water that I can drink. Okay, that's not hazardous to me. That does not give me migraines. And a lot of people talk about, my sons included. I don't care. I like what I like. And it's really not that expensive if you order it by the case. I order it by the cases. So it's really, you get a pretty nice discount. You get a pretty good discount, okay? Mark, my favorite TV show of all time. Can't say that I have one. I like Martin forever. Good night, Southside Brawlin'. Good night. Where you going? You going to bed? It ain't even 9 o'clock. I don't even know what that is. Don't even know what Smallville is. And I don't even watch TV, so it's not even important to me. I stopped watching TV years ago. I'm not a Shanae fan, although I like Shanae. Pam is that's one of my favorite characters on Martin. Pam and Bruh Man. They're my two favorites. They learned English watching Martin. That's hilarious. Hill Street Blues. That's a good one. I've seen it. That's a good one. Hey, Cornelius. Dang, I should have left my socks on. My feet cold already. I ain't been on here 5 minutes. Oh, yes, I have. If only I could find you. I like music. Hey, white boy. Yeah, I'm a music head. I love music. Not really a fan of television. I don't watch the news or anything. I think opera is interesting. I think it's interesting. I definitely don't dislike opera. Okay, linebacker, Minneapolis was good. I lived there when I was a kid. Briefly, very briefly. Hey, Lamont from South Carolina. Nope, Cornelius. Don't know nothing about it. You said tell you some lies. You tired of the truth? Get your ass. Get away from here. Get skedaddle. It must be meant to be, Aria. Linebacker, you got to go. Because we don't do no lying over here. You're going to have to catch you some lies somewhere else, baby. Mm-mm. Hello, Michael. Mosor. I don't know. I tried. Go watch some television. They tell a lot of lies over there. Nice to meet you as well. Yes, I watch college football. I love football. Football is my favorite sport. And then boxing. Never been a. You know what's crazy? I played basketball when I was younger, and I've never really been a basketball fan. Never. I played football too. But when I played football, I played for a Boys and Girls Club. I was the only girl on the team, running through everybody. I had a lot of built up anger. This year, every year is Go Blue. Every year is Michigan. Every year. There ain't no in between. We don't go to Ohio State over here. We went through this last weekend. Okay, we cool on Ohio State for about another 2 weeks. Yes, Southside Brawling. I was a tomboy. I'm telling you, I grew into my looks. I had to grow into my beauty and feminism because, baby, I was a real tomboy. Yes, I used to fight a lot. It was all that pent up anger, that built up aggression, and what? I grew up in Detroit. Derek. My dad is my dad's side of the family is from Detroit. They was born and raised there. Detroit gave me tough skin. And some of my best memories is in Detroit. So I love Detroit forever. Hello, Christopher Keys. My garden is in my house. I don't live in Detroit. Yes, home of Motown, baby. Aria, the topic tonight is truth. Being reciprocal to truth, receiving truth. How do you receive it? Are you able to receive truth without getting upset? Is it the delivery, the person that brings you the truth? Is it triggering? You know what, Southside Brawling? I probably should have a lot of scars. But over the years, I just learned how to take care of myself. And I learned what helps my skin glow and flow. Yes, Arya. Talking about lie to him. He tired of the truth. Get joke. Get the stepping. Well, thank you, Christopher Keys. I appreciate it. When I was a little kid, I used to like wrestling, but then I started liking MMA more because they really fight. They don't fight in wrestling. They just be playing. It's scripted. Hello, GBR. What, Colin? Am I keeping you up? That's great. Stay woke. Stay up. Stay up, baby. Stay woke. Alejandro, take me where? See. Can't take me nowhere. Hold on. Let me go back. Oh, linebacker you. I know you lying. See, what we ain't gonna do is talk about Michigan. So I'm gonna have to put you on a 24-hour timeout. Cause we don't play up on my teams over here. That's what we not gonna do. We ain't gonna disrespect the teams. We ain't disrespecting the star, and we ain't disrespecting the maize and blue. See you in 24 hours, baby. I do, GBR. I think they beautiful. Dallas Cowboys star. That's the star, Derek. Oh, yeah. With a name like that, I don't think I want to say hi to you. But hi. I'm not saying your name out loud. But hey there. Okay, Derek. I used to like Tampa Bay too. That was my first team in the NFL, Tampa Bay. But I've been a Cowboys fan since I was 10. Okay? I'll be 39 next week. Yeah, he is hard, heavy. I ain't mad. It's just, I can't rep it. It ain't mine. I can't rep it. Okay, Colin. Okay, shout out to the December babies. Shout out to the December babies. Thank you, Derek. Hey, Jay Howlett. Happy early birthday if I don't see you, Colin. Ooh, the golden poop. Andrew, yeah, you a July Cancer, huh? I was about to say I don't like y'all, but that would be a lie. You know it's crazy. I don't. Do I know anybody whose birthday is in July? A Cancer who birthday is. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Uh, I do. My birthday and Christmas gifts ain't combined. Ain't never been. Ain't never gonna be. No. My grandma Gloria used to tell me that's unacceptable. Southside Brooklyn. I had to take a minute and think about it and fix my face because I felt like I was making a face and it. It was a little cringy. You know, I had a horrible experience with a July Cancer. I ain't too fond. Nah, but for real though, I do know a July Cancer that I was like really, really, really close to. Good peoples, for real. But his birthday early in July. And I'm only June Cancers. Is it is that Cancer Gemini cusp? I don't know, June cancers that I know of. Oh no, cause I got an uncle whose birthday is the 4th of July. It's early in July, I'm telling you. Cause I got an uncle whose birthday is the 4th of July. I know somebody else whose birthday is the 4th of July. Um, Somebody else's birthday who is a couple days after that. And I ain't never had no issues with none of them. And they real, they genuinely who they are and true to themselves. And I respect that. Um, June cancers. Yeah. Yeah. So that's probably the closest I've ever been to a person. Is a June cancer, but his birthday June 27th, I believe. See, and it's kind of I guess it depends on the person, cause the person I was married to years ago, his birthday the end of June, June 30th. Horrible, horrible individual. Like that's just keeping it real. Like I wish him the best of healing one day, but yeah, it is what it is. No shade. I'm very, you know, who? Derek, I know you fucking lying. Don't get blocked. Who? You got to be specific. Because saying stuff like that, you might get blocked. I need specifications on that. ASAP. September. I love September Virgos. Love September Virgos. Yes. My papa was a September Virgo. Him and my son, my 18-year-old, got the same birthday. Nah, I need to know what him you talk about. Drop a birthday. Shit. Cause you about to get you on the spectrum of being blocked, honey. Glenn Williams. Did I blame a man for anything? Blame him for what? Cause I could have his children tell you how he doing. And no, I ain't mad. I really feel sorry for him that he never grew up, to be honest. I feel sorry for him because he never grew up. He 10 years older than me and is forever trapped in his 20s. When I met him, he was 26. I was 16. Hmm. So, yeah, I definitely feel sorry for him. Go ask him because you out of line. I don't blame nobody for nothing that I did or contributed to. I only blame those, and then I only blame people for the things they've done. Yes. Adios. Cause you almost, I don't like the name drop, but you almost took me there. Cause baby, listen, mm-mm. That's the worst person I've ever known in my life. The worst. And we have two children together. And I've never talked bad about him to them. But that's the worst person I've ever met in my life. He was the reason for years. Man, I think I told this story. I would never talk to a cancer man. I would never, never. I would never. You couldn't. If I asked you your birthday and you said your birthday was anywhere during cancer season, that was the end of my attention right there. Cut it off immediately, because that's the worst person I ever met in my life. And I ended up meeting somebody. And we had never discussed our birthdays. And I never asked him. I don't even know why, because I always ask people when their birthday is. But I had never asked him his birthday. And we like clicked, immediately clicked, like just clicked. That was, shit, dang, 9 years ago. We still cool to this day. But we just clicked. Met the person in the weirdest circumstances at the craziest time of my life, and that person changed my life for the better. Helped me change my life. Helped me grow up. He was part of the reason why I started studying universal law. He gave me a book. It changed my life. And at the moment he gave me the book, I was going through a lot of stuff. And I was let me see. I wasn't dealing with like I wasn't contemplating suicide, but I had been suicidal years before that. So, and dealing with that other person, the other person. So that was another reason why I would never talk to a cancer man, ever. But shit, I don't get no EBT, and if you get, I work every day. Don't miss a beat, baby. But I hope you get your, you know, find you something to do other than troll. Anywho, but I ended up meeting the guy, and yeah, we just like, it's so crazy because he older than me too, but I don't know, it was crazy. It was just crazy. It was crazy how we clicked and clicked. So yeah, and it was months later. Shit, it might even have been a year later. It was probably months or maybe a year later when I found out what his birthday was. And I asked him, or he asked me my birthday, something like that. I don't know. But he I think he 42 or 43. I don't remember. Let me not say, cuz I don't remember. But and I told him, I said, man, if you'd have told me that when we first met each other, cuz it wasn't, I said, if you'd have told me that when we first met each other, I wouldn't have had a conversation with you. We'd have never spoke. But God got a funny way of sending people across your path at the moment, at the times where you wouldn't even realize you need them most. You wouldn't even realize you need the person. Well, I'm telling you, it was crazy. Why I need a 42-year-old? I think that's too young for me. Listen. Look, right? So I told you the person I was married to is 10 years older than me. And I felt like he too young. And why I feel like he too young is because his mindset. Like, men typically don't grow up until they approach their 40s. And it's a lot of people don't even know that. But men typically don't fully grow up or know what they truly want until they're approaching their 40s. That's when men tend to really wake up, okay? See, Night Owl, I get it. He said, get a man that don't moan when he's stand up. But you know what, though? I dated a guy, we started dating when he was 50. I believe he was 50. He was 50. But the youngest 50-year-old I ever met in my life. I'm talking about, but he Jamaican. And that was the guy I told y'all. I don't know, some of y'all might remember me telling y'all the story about seeing the ghost. But that's who was with me when that happened. Um but these men take care of themselves. I I don't come across no men in their 50s that don't take care of themselves. Like, be in better shape than the dudes in their 30s and 40s. They be in better shape mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. That's attractive to me. You know, to each his own. Do your thing. But yes, Chris Smith, I'll be 39 next week. I'll be 39 next week. Yeah, Arya, I don't know. And it's crazy cuz I have more fun with men in their 50s than any other. It's like the men in their 40s too worried about what other people think, and they too worried about, you know, material things. And I get it, that's a man's nature, okay? But at some point, because every man is not like that. So although it's in a man's nature, at some point, these men know more than material. They comprehend more than material. If all you care about is material, I'm definitely never gonna be the person for you. Cause I don't care about none of that shit. Like, none of it. I respect it, and I respect it because I work hard. I'm a hard worker. I work my ass off. So I respect that. I respect a man with great work ethic that got that hustler's ambition. I love it. However, material can't be the only thing you worry about, that you care about, because that's gonna be your downfall. Because when you lose everything, you gonna lose yourself mentally and spiritually. No, I need for you to be mentally and spiritually strong, or allow or open to, you know, me helping you be mentally and spiritually strong. Because, you know, don't lose yourself because you lose some material shit that you can get back. So, and I don't like it. I don't like that. Yeah, they look for the validation, and I can't, I'm not with that, because God validate me. I validate myself. So if, you know, Yeah, the things that some women go for and look for in a man, I don't. I just don't. I can't. I never have. Never have. When the person I was married to, when I first started dating him, he used to always try to take me shopping. He used to always try to buy me stuff. He used to always try to, it's all the time. That was his, what they would call love language now. That's the only thing he could do was buy something. He was not caring. He was not considerate. He was not loving. He was not supportive of anything. So it was just like I wasn't attracted to that. I've never been attracted to that. I watched men my whole life buy my mama, give my mama whatever she wanted, and she used to dog the hell out of them. And the only thing I could remember, and her mom was the same way, but the only thing I could remember was thinking, I don't never want to be like that. I never want to be like that. I don't never want to be like that. I just don't. I have no desire. If I got to work my ass off and do what I need to do and make it happen, that's what I'm going to do every time. Absolutely, warrior. Yes, Aria. Some people don't know love, so they make their own definition. Absolutely. Ah! Y'all, the song. That's crazy. I was just talking. Listen now. Man, shout out to good cancer men. Cause man, I'm telling you. This song, yeah, it's an inside thing. Yeah, I like older men in general. It's no I tried I tried to date men my age, and it's always some type of insecurity or jealousy. I can't deal with that. I dealt with that from the person I was married to for 8 years. Insecure, jealous than the mug. You chasing after me and don't even know how to treat me. Make it make sense. That don't make sense. Which one? Which insecurity is the question? And then it's so crazy because I'm so understanding. I'm so understanding. I know how insecurities are, and I know how they develop, and I know how, I understand those things. But for you to get upset, like the person I was married to, he cut all my hair off. My hair used to be real long, and I used to wear it up in a ponytail, or I used to wear it down with hats. I used to love wearing hats, but my hair was in the ponytail, and he cut my ponytail off, cut up all my clothes, everything, because I didn't want to be with him. I wanted to be with somebody else, and I told him that. I was very vocal about it. It was no hiding it. I ain't never did that. Never. That's dangerous. I watched my parents go through that. So I've never hid if I want you or if I don't. I'm going to tell you. You're going to know it. His birthday, June 30th. Absolutely. I left him without saying a word. Called my oldest brother, rented a U-Haul, packed up all my stuff. Grandmama on my mom's side of the family, she couldn't stand me, treated me like complete shit for no reason. My dad's side of the family, I talk about her all the time. So if y'all not new here, y'all done heard me mention my grandma Gloria. But she, you know, she was a great grandmother. The best grandmother you could ever ask for. The best. And then even with the relationships, like my grandma Gloria, she treated her husband like royalty. Like I've never seen her mistreat her husband. I loved their relationship. They was married for years. I loved their relationship. That's my example of good love in a relationship, a marriage. My grandmother on my mom's side and my papa, they had the craziest relationship. It was just weird. My grandmother cheated on him all the time. All the time. All the time. And you knew about it. Everybody knew about it. Then my papa, if he did ever cheat, nobody ever knew about it. But, and they barely ever talked to each other. The only time they talked to each other is when they went out of town together. And I'm just like, I don't ever want nothing like that. Never. And my mom and dad, they was married, but they had the craziest relationship too. And I'm just like, but you knew they loved each other. It's just everybody was crazy. It was too much. Yes, indeed. 5'7" sinner. Yes, we are. Sometime a little too real for some. Yeah. And people they be thinking, oh, well, just leave. And I get it. I get why people think, oh, just leave. But sometimes you can't just leave because you got people that pay people to find you. So ain't no just leaving. And if you do leave, you got to really be incognito, like just hidden. Then that's not no way to live, especially having children. Absolutely, Arya. You better know it. Absolutely. Not never again. I think people be a little too. I think them type of people scared of me at this point. You know, when you grow spiritually, it's a beautiful thing. Well, thank you, Mena Brassy. Bad boy get more money than he can. Yeah, I just, yeah. You know what though? Even when I was, we did have an agreement, sort of, kind of, but we tried to live together. Like some like roommates, and baby, that didn't work. That did not work. Mm-mm. Yeah, because you try to keep a person from being on the street, and then they try to control your every move, even though y'all ate together. But they got everybody thinking you together. Got people watching you, paying people to watch your every move. Is sickening. I just don't understand men that do that. I don't understand it. It's like you could actually treat a person right And they might just want you or love you or, respect you. I can't respect, no, I can't, no, I can never respect an abusive individual, male or female. I will never respect you. Because men are abused by women too. It's not just the women being abused by men. Men are abused by women too. I've seen it. That shit ain't okay. It's like, let a person go be happy elsewhere. Free that person. Let that person go. Yeah, I've been told I have an intimidating demeanor. But I don't mean to be intimidating. My demeanor is what it is. I'm very loving, though. I'm very loving, nurturing, caring. Like, I'm the fully supportive type. You could want to do something that I know don't make no damn sense, but I'm going to help you make it make sense if that's what you want to do. I'm going to support you. The only thing I'm never going to let you do is jeopardize your life or your integrity as an individual. I'm not going to let you do that. Yes, James, physically abusive individuals. I mean, there's all types of abuse: physical, emotional, mental, psychological, financial, sexual. People just be abusive. That's their way. It's, narcissism. That's people's way of having control over a person. But it's like, why? Because you only bring bad karma on yourself. You're going to live a shitty life behind trying to mistreat somebody that don't deserve it because you want control over the person. Or you want to control the narrative of whatever you put the person through. You just create bad karma for yourself. Then you got to kind of look at people like, damn, how you end up in that situation? What the hell you do? Because I look at people's situations. That's going to, that, people karma tell it all. Karma going to show up on you. It's going to show up on your face, in your life. Y'all really got to pay attention to people. Like, dismiss what they saying and really pay attention. Like, dang. So how you doing in life? How life treating you? Just look, pay attention. It'll tell it all. It'll tell it all. Because people can only fake it till they make it so long. Some gonna fake it forever because they ain't gonna never make it. Hey, JJ. Minna, I'll be 39 next week. Greetings from Israel. Yeah, Minna, we discussed that last night about people not being used to the type of love you give. Some people not used to genuine love, unconditional love. Some people used to transactional love. And, you know, the type of individuals where they don't want to show you love or appreciation unless you giving them something. I don't feel like anyone should deal with unconditional or transactional unless that's what you prefer. If you prefer conditional and transactional love, to each his own. But if that's not your preference, don't deal with that. Don't deal with that. Cause it's people out here that's gonna appreciate you and love you and want you for what you do, the things that you don't have to do. Cause no one has to do a thing for anyone. No one. So that whole mindset of you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Like it's some females, you gotta do. You can't get my nails done. You can't get my. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Get your own damn nails done, cause that's part of you maintaining yourself and your own hygiene at your preference. That's your preference to have your hair and nails, you know. But that's part of your maintenance. You maintain yourself before you expect somebody else to do anything for you. I don't understand people. It's not hard, Daniel. It's not hard for you to love unconditionally because you had a hard childhood. You still able to love unconditionally. I had a rough childhood and I still love. I still believe in love. I've been through horrible situationships, relationships, and I still believe in love. I still love, and I'm still gonna love unconditionally. That's just what it is for me. I'm gonna forever give the love, consideration, appreciation, so on and so forth that I desire. I'm not gonna treat nobody less than how I would want to be treated. Yeah, James, because I ain't for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I could just bite down and be like, yeah, I could say yes to anybody, but I ain't gonna take myself through that. Hold on. Yes, we are all judged according to our actions, because the universe don't miss a beat, baby. Don't you love it? JJ, you said karma's not real. If it's not, then if it is, where's good karma? You ain't got no good karma? You said, what about Job? Why you say that? You disagree. Chris, you said, do I disagree a lot with what a man wants? Or am I very combative if I don't get what I want? So, I'm going to tell you how I am. To answer your question, I don't disagree. I don't disagree with what a man wants at all, unless it's hazardous to my or his health. Okay, overall health. Um, and even if I do disagree if it's hazardous to either of our health. I'm going to have a conversation with him about it. I'm not combative in any way because I don't like to argue. So I'm not combative at all. And I never look to have my way and know I've never had my way. So I don't look to have my way. I don't look for everything to go my way. I don't look forward to getting what I want. I look forward to having what I need. It's a difference. So I hope that answers your question. But I also feel like, and some may say I'm crazy for this, but I feel like a man's needs is more important than a woman's at a certain level, depending on the type of man you're dealing with. My preference of a man, his needs is going to be, the man that I know is for me, his needs is going to be more important than mine. Because my needs are not going to be, my needs are not going to be major. A man's needs are major to me because men go through a little more than women do, especially depending on if it's a black man. They go through a whole lot more. So, and this ain't taken from any other race because, it is what it is. My grandfather was not black. So, on my dad's side, my Papa Bill was not black. So, it's not no racism, nothing, none of that. But I'm telling you, a man's needs are more important than a woman's. Because if you meet your man's needs, all of your needs will be met. All of your needs will be taken care of. You'll have what you need, and you wouldn't be arguing for what it is that you want. So, that's just me. That's how I see it. That's my perspective on it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. I just don't. My view on relationships is borderline traditional, but not really. And when I say traditional, I'm talking about 50s, 60s traditional. But that's just my mind, how my mind works. I feel like if I take care of my man in the ways that a woman is intended to take care of her man as his helpmate, then, what I need to be, my needs to be met. So, you said, can you love a crackhead unconditionally? What? Crackheads deserve love too. I'll say that. Absolutely, Arya. Karma is you reaping what you sow. And if you want to speak on it biblically, it's just you doing unto others as you would have them do unto you. Okay? We are all judged according to how we treat ourselves and how we treat others, or mistreat ourselves and others. Okay? You said the universe, you mean God. Half hawk, half hawk, half man. Do you know what divine oneness is? And I'm only asking that because you said the universe. Do you mean God? Job did lose everything, and he was righteous, but Arya, as Arya said, okay, got it back 7 times. That should be your example of living righteously. Living righteously, it's costly. It costs to live righteously. It could cost you to take a loss over and over again. Absolutely. Trust me. I know. But hopefully eventually you get it right. Hey, Frank Jones. I did have a blessed day. Nothing less. We'll get it back then, 5-7. Hey, Detroit Coalition. Yes. He said, if you wise enough, choose the right man. Absolutely. I believe bad things happen to good people because I'm a person who's lived through that, and I'm gonna tell you I've been through a lot of bad shit, and I've never been a bad person. And I believe that I've went through the bad shit that I've been through to do exactly what I do today. Because not everyone is able to teach others how to grow better, how to make it and navigate through situations and circumstances. Not everyone is able to do certain things. So, God may just send a lesson your way to help you grow better and elevate into your purpose. And your purpose, everyone's purpose for, you know, the greater good has a lot to do with teaching others, helping and assisting others. Not everyone chooses that path, but everyone has that as part of their purpose. You got a purpose, a higher and a lower purpose. Some choose to walk in a lower purpose, which is causing havoc in others' lives in one way or another. I was always, and recently I said I need to quit saying God use me. Because I was always one of them, oh God, use me for, use me for what you need. It's certain things I say that I'm not gonna say on here, but yeah, keep asking God to use you. God gonna use you. You gonna go through a situation. You gonna go through some stuff. Aria, yes. See, now this is why Aria, I love that. I'm gonna have to post. I'm gonna have to pin that comment. This is why I say we live to learn to live better, and this is why I say it's not what you go through; it's how you get through it. That's why I always say that. Aria said bad things happen to test people, whether to see whether you good or bad. Oh goodness. Let me slow down. Bad things happen to test people whether you good or bad depends on how you handle it. Yes. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. So that's why I say it's not what you go through, it's how you get through it. Cause you're gonna go through them tests. But your biggest test is gonna be how you treat other people while you're going through stuff. How you treat yourself while you're going through stuff. How you handle the situation while you're going through what you're going through. That's your biggest test. Is how you're able to show up for yourself and others in that process of whatever it is you're dealing with. Are you gonna grow through it or are you just going through it? You just in it. It just help you grow better. Fiji, go test your mama, baby. Age 33. Actually, 11 is the master teacher. Your age 33, 33 is a master number. Um, at age 33, and y'all, I said this before, at age 33, you're going to go through your biggest challenge, your biggest test in life. Um, your most important and significant ages of change and transformation is going to be 11, 22, 33, 44, and 55. Them going to be your major shifts. Just pay attention to what you go through. And as an adult, look back. If you should be able to remember when you were 11 um and 22. But look back to what life was at 11 and 22. Those ages are significant and supposed to teach you something very much relevant to your growth and you growing and walking in your purpose, especially at age 33. At 33, you should be growing spiritually. That's 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 where your spiritual growth start to flow. You either questioning your spirituality, um, or you questioning your religious preference, or you in the stages of evolving. Yeah, that mine too, Arya. I'm telling you, I know. It's 33 is when you go through that major shift spiritually. You're meant to grow. You're going to change in ways that you're going to be like, what is going on with me? Why am I thinking like that? Why am I feeling like this? God, what's going on? If you don't believe in God, you're going to start to believe in God. Then you're going to start to grow in your spirituality. If you're religious, 9 out of 10, you're going to be stepping out of religion and growing spiritually. Because being religious and being spiritual is two completely different things. So at 33, that's your major shift spiritually. Yeah. Letting God keep sending them tests. You said let go, let God, and have a bottle of wine. Corey, what the bottle of wine gonna do? Yep. So, Aria, I was 28, 27. I was 27 when when I started questioning religion and all of that. And then at 33, everything just, everything shift. It was like, okay, this, yeah. It's like I started to consume more information. Stuff was just, it was a shift, one hell of a shift. It was challenging because, for me, it was challenging because I didn't know if I should be accepting all of what I was receiving. I didn't know if I was meant to gain all that I was gaining. So it was like, then I started questioning what was demonic, what wasn't demonic, what was of God, what's not of God. You know, what feel good to my spirit, what feel good to my soul. It was, what was aligned with the things that I love, what was aligned with the path I wanted to take and the path I was on. So yeah, major shift. Major. It's 10-10. You have a girlfriend that's twice your age. You don't know how you feel about it. Mangoes, how old are you? Oh, Aria. Girl. Nothing to prove, nothing to lose, nothing to gain, nothing to hide. I'm telling you. Oh my God. That's when you know you reach that level of freedom. That's when you know. 'Cause I was made to love you. Hey, Harper. My son stole my sucker. You know what's crazy? I was gonna give it to him. But I didn't give it to him yet to see if he was gonna do exactly what he did. Just be taking stuff. Be all in my room. Y'all, I'm about to get off of here. We've been on here over an hour. Y'all, so I've been on this mission, right? Trying to figure out where my dad's body is. It's crazy to have to go through all that. When I should just know. I like this. Y'all, get ready to get up off of here. We've been on here an hour and 20 minutes. Hello. I don't even think we really actually touched on the topic. I don't know. We had a good conversation though. So I'll take it. I guess since I'm up, I'll do the topics for next week. So that I can let you guys know what the topic's going to be next week, for next week. Tomorrow is Sunday. So on Sunday, we don't do any topics or any of that. So we won't be doing that. We will be doing Rising Wisdom to start your day in the morning, which usually goes a lot longer on Sundays because I don't do any other videos on Sundays. I just do the Rising Wisdom to start your day, and that will more than likely be, I'll do that sometime between 9 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning for the Rising Wisdom to start your day. The greatest me. Be blessed, nothing less. Check the playlist section. Oh, a desire for valid. Oh, who? When did we speak on validation? Was that earlier today or yesterday? You right, Aria. I'll write it down and I can add it. I got 2 other topics already written down too. Yeah, because it's way too many that seek validation from sources that can't even validate them. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, y'all. So yeah, Aria, I'm gonna make that. We might do that one Monday, but we'll see. I gotta see what other topics I get to do, cause I gotta pray on them and then wait for God to let me know if it's a go or wait. So I'll see y'all in the morning for Rising Wisdom to start your day. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss. I may go live between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. somewhere between that time. You know, I'm never too sure. I just know I'll be here. Okay, so y'all be blessed, nothing less. Thank you for keeping it respectful in the chats. For those of you who did, those of you who got blocked, it is what it is, all right? Maybe next time, in another lifetime or something. I don't know. Y'all have a good night. Good night. Get you some good rest. Rest your brain cells. Okay. Good night.